Doing business in Africa. You can't afford to be without Africa Investor.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and co-panelists. So the Infrastructure Corporation of Nigeria is a government-backed equity infrastructure fund that is managed by the private sector. It's structured as a hybrid of both a fund of funds, but also can invest directly. The inspiration for this fund is that in Nigeria, the need for infrastructure is about 100 billion a year. The government is spending about 20% of that. The private sector with lots of pension for the city on defense. Yet, the country understands, similar to what the summit is saying, there's no growth without industrialization, there's no growth without sustainable infrastructure. So the idea behind Infrastructure Corporation of Nigeria is actually to crowd in that private capital. It was seeded with $2 billion in local currency equivalent and projected to attract another $15 billion over the next 5 years, again in local currency, to solve the issue of the asymmetry between FX and local currency and infrastructure assets. Now, the mandate goes across all the key verticals, and in Nigeria, we say we live in darkness, not because the country hasn't invested in power. It has invested in tremendous amount of infrastructure, but yet it's not working. And so now it is projected to be one of the largest off-grid electricity markets on the continent. But how do you do that without falling into the same trap? So we thought maybe the best thing is to actually begin to invest in the underlying supply chain itself. So the project that we announced, even right here on COP28, was to partner with the largest European manufacturer of lightweight solar panels that are made out of plastics. And because Nigeria is blessed with petrochemicals, it can leverage all of the feedstock from the local industry. It unlocks the recycling industry, it unlocks the recycling economy. It actually leverages all of the recycled plastics and the virgin plastics. And this product is going to be fully recyclable at the end of life. So it is low carbon, it is lightweight, and it actually allows us to complement what we have on the grid. And this is a partnership between a Dutch government and the Pan-African Green Infrastructure Investment Bank. InfraCorp is going to take the equity in it, and once the project is actually mature and de-risked completely, it will refinance it by bringing in the private capital, similar to what we heard at the example. So we're very, very excited about this project because it provides a template for how we do industrialization, infrastructure that is sustainable, climate resilient, but also leverages the local supply chain and localizing the capacity for making the investment and the entire off-grid electricity industry very sustainable and more competitive and supports industrialization broadly. So that's the example we have.
Doing business in Africa. You can't afford to be without Africa Investor.